You're welcome to My Father Taught Me series, Volume 1, Sifting the Truth Between Science and Religion, Series 44, titled Weapon Against Serpent'S Power of Distractions in Our Lives. Once more, let's refresh. Power. We are talking about power of distractions in our lives. Power is the capacity, the ability to direct, to influence the behavior of others, and to control the course of events. Therefore, the weapon against serpent's power of distractions in our lives is quite a very serious topic. We have talked much about power, but what exactly is distraction? Because we are talking about power of distractions in our lives. So we need to know what distraction is. Distraction is something that takes your attention away from what you are supposed to be doing. So the question now is, what were we supposed to be doing on earth as assigned duties after we were created by the Most High? Just as the assigned duty of Adam was to dress and keep the Garden of Eden. So what's our assigned duties? The answer can be found in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the the assigned duty of man. Question: how does fearing the Most High and keeping the commandments constitute a duty? Answer: A. The word fearing is actually worship. It is whom we fear that we honor. Whom we honor, in this case, is the free giver in love of all that we are and all what we have. And it is only reasonable to worship Him in our hearts and praise Him with the words from our hearts. B. Fearing the Most High will enable you to keep His commandments. Then question: what are His commandments? With an example. Answer: an example of the commandments, or rather the first commandment of the Most High, was given to the first man on earth within the specified duties as stated in Genesis chapter 2 verse 15. And the Most High took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it under a strict standard code of conduct, clearly stating the privileges and penalty. Genesis chapter 3 verse 3. B. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Now the question: how does the explanations relate to the issue of distraction? Answer: it relates in the sense of the ever first distraction on earth and the magnitude of its effect on first man on earth, and consequently the effects on the seeds of Adam. The ever first distraction on earth was recorded in the book of Genesis chapter 3 verse 1. Yea, had the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Distractions are preceded by cold-blooded, honey-coated, calculated lies, often with a deadly motive. Distractions start often with deliberate misquotation of words, as in the above misquotation by the serpent to Eve of the commandment of the Most High. The Most High had given every tree, with the exception of just one that Adam and Eve were asked not to eat. And to change that narrative, the serpent simply changed one tree to every tree. That is precisely what the serpent is currently doing in the translation and transliterations of the Holy Bible as discussed in previous series. This simple misquoted word confused Eve to the extent that Eve had to recite the law all over with the serpent, yet missed the difference and thus capitulated, and by extension Adam compromised the law. The Most High withdrew the privileges of keeping the garden, and hence the serpent found its way and crawled into the garden of our Eden till date. The above distractions caused Adam to lose his defined duties of dressing and keeping the garden entrusted in his care, which consequence of breaking the law was death, foretold in advance. Question. Okay, we have had this story over and over, but how does this distraction fit into our generation today? Answer. Every act of every generation which results in the distractions from the given commandments of the Most High shall surely be subject to the sentence of death according to the power of the law. Question. What are the given commandments of the Most High to the seeds of Adam in the present generation? Answer. The commandments given to the present generation, the seeds of Adam, are like the one given to Adam in the Spirit, now fleshed into the seeds of Adam and Eve as follows. Exodus chapter 20, verse 1 to 17. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Most High thy Creator, which I have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other creators before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down to thyself, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Most High, thy Creator, am a jealous Creator, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Most High thy Creator in vain, for the Most High will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath to the Most High thy Creator. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High thy Creator giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. What? Question. Is it possible for any man or generation to keep all these lengthy commandments without breaking one of it? An answer. The answer is no. It is not possible for any man to be able to keep all the above commandments. But for the benefit of doubt, there was a man described in the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 20 to 21. And he answered and said unto him, Master, all this have I observed from my youth. Then Christ, beholding him, loved him, and said unto him, One thing thou lackest. Go thy way, sell whatsoever thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come take up the cross and follow me. Yeah, we had discussed this, the meaning of this in the previous series. Notwithstanding the above, hear what Christ said in Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. But Christ beheld them and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with the Most High all things are possible. Then the question, what is the purpose of making laws that cannot be kept? Answer. Let us understand that the law is sacrosanct in all creations. The book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 17. And it is easier for heaven and earth to pass than one title of the law to fail. Then what happens next, since nobody could keep the law? Answer. Well, let's check out what happened next in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 56, which says, The sting of death is sin, which simply means that any act of distraction from the commandments of the Most High is called sin, and the strength of sin is the law. Therefore, in order to remove the law, we have to remove sin, act of distraction from the commandments of the Most High. Question. How? How is by paying a huge price? Hello? Before we start calculating in dollars, know that someone has already paid the price with his blood on our behalf through the process of divine grace, and asked his Father on our behalf for the divine grace with which he overcame distractions, which other name of distraction is temptation, in the book of Matthew chapter 4, verse 5 to 7. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Christ said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy Creator. The above ultimate weapon against the power of distractions of the serpent was applied in the methodology described in the book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 16, which is the ultimate formula of victory. It says, Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents, and harmless as doves. And this weapon is available by asking in supplications and prayer to the Most High. It is amorphous and it's called divine grace. Question: what is divine grace, and where and how can it be acquired? Answer: divine grace is the divine influence which operates in humans to regenerate and sanctify, to inspire virtuous impulses, and to impart strength, to endure trial and resist temptation, and as an individual virtue of excellence of divine origin, as acquired by Christ from the Most High to overcome the greatest power of the enemy of mankind on earth, called power of distractions of the serpent. So, summary. Our primary weapon against the power of distractions of serpents are: 1. The 10 Commandments of the Most High. If we cannot keep the 10 Commandments because of its cumbersomeness, then try another weapon which was given and modified by the Most High through Christ in the book of Matthew chapter 22 verse 37 to 40. Christ said unto him, Thou shalt love the Most High thy Creator with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Now, if the above is still too unwieldy for us to handle, then let's try the ultimate weapon against the distractions, which weapon is very short and simple. Be ye wise as serpents and harmless as doves. That's all there is to the entire commandments of the Most High. The above, therefore, implies the express power of love, the love of Christ. Thank you and remain blessed. My name is Steve Emmanuel Mojube, messenger, author, a Nigerian, mftmseries.com. Copyrights reserved. Ebooks published by Amazon worldwide. Thank you for listening and remain blessed.